Hello again. We're, as usual, on the LyfCraft server at the little base, and this is episode 6, which I hope to be building a piglin bartering, zombie piglin grinding farm today, but we'll see how that goes. Things can always get interrupted, as we saw last episode, where I was yeeted into the lava sea by a hoglin. Noticed over there we've got twins now, and they've been going for a swim, which is nice. But before we get on to any farms, there are a couple of things I need to do. So first of all, we're going to head over to our old friend from the last episode, the boat with legs. Because I have to name our friend. Just get my special hat. Here he is. Now, yeah, you need a name, and that name is going to be Aragorn, because you are a strider. Sorry, not sorry. Also, I'm going to find him a slightly warmer place to live. I did notice that this, over here there was sort of an inland lake, a lava lake that might serve. It even has some striders already living in it. So we could sort of dig a tunnel through and have an entrance exit. Oh, look, I caught them doing a little dance after I helped. Right. Now, the other thing I need to do is head over to Mushville to do a couple of things, but first we need to... oh, I'm still holding my shield. That's probably not helpful. I mean, it won't do anything, but might as well not fire it away. So I'm just going to get my own head for this. Missed. I'll probably hit the golem at this rate and kill myself, and he will kill me. Maybe there? No. See? Idiots come up to me. Let's try it here. There. Damn it. Maybe not so high. There we go. One more shot should do it. Perfect. So we're over here at Mushville, and I have an arrow in an inappropriate place because I managed to bump into a skeleton in the nether, who I initially thought was a person coming up the stairs in front of me. Oh, there we go, he's gone. Anyway, this is the town hall that Eldon, who is actually walking past, built. I will link to his video in the comments and probably in a card on the side, but I've come here to put my face up on the wall here, and I'm going to do it slightly different to everybody else because I know a thing that we have on the server that perhaps we haven't mentioned, and that's invisible item frames. So to get those, you need a potion of invisibility, the 3-minute one, and you pop it in there, and it drinks it and disappears. Then you can pop that out, and then you can pop your head in, which is what I'm about to do. So there we go. Little mini me. Gonna stop in the shop and check. Here we go. One of those and 3 of those. That's a good set of sales. So if you've been watching Cosmo's videos, you'll know that as a prank he left some exploding rockets in Zach's shop so that people would take them, think Zach had used them, and Zach could put them there, and that Zach's rockets were a bit funny. But I think we could tell, because Zach doesn't spell you with just the letter U. Anyway, I took some of them, and I've got a piercing crossbow, so I should be able to fire these. So I'm going to try and make my way to Cosmo and Wither's base, which I think is up here, and see if I can surprise him, as he is in fact online and AFK. Well, he's got armour on at least. Let's see if this works. So this is a large cross I've made out of slabs in the nether. It's exactly 65 by 65 square, and it represents the full size of this piglin bartering farm, which is designed by the infamous Raiseworks, and the block by block tutorial, which I'll also link down below, is by Morpho. As with many tutorials, it is done in creative mode, which lends some issues unresolved for the survival player. And the big three on this one are: one, how do you build it without getting gas spawning when you're doing the spawning floors? Two, how do you get your little piglin into the bartering chamber? And three, how on earth do you get up and down to it once it's in place? And we're going to have to cover those ourselves, obviously, as the joy of creative tutorials is that you just float around and slap stuff in place as willy-nilly. And you can say things like, you should do this bit in peaceful, but obviously we can't, so we're going to have to do it in hard. So I've brought along a few blocks in here, and I think we'll need 128 at this point. You know, actually, I'm going to switch to my elytra because that will make far more sense, even though it's a bit ropey. Let's switch and then put our stuff for safekeeping in here. So this is for when we fall, inevitably. Got enough of those. Actually, we should put that back in there. And I'll see you right up at the very top of this particular world. So the solution, I think, to the problem of gas spawning is to build the gas prevention layer first. And that starts, this will be the corner of below where the magma level starts. So here is where we start building the gas prevention there, which is just a single square of bottom slabs, in the sense that we can put another top slab up here. We are in fact at the very top of the world, we can't build any higher, I believe. I should just check that maybe. Yeah, it's 255, so if we go all the way along here, yeah, there's the message that we usually get. We can just put a row of these round, and then do the inside row and then the corners as they are. And the towers are built, all four of them, should allow us to position this correctly. So the original block by block tutorial has you building this frame here and then branching out on all four sides to build the spawning platforms around here, which I'm not going to do yet because I said I want to get the piglin in first. So to help me with that, I'm going to make a small spawning chamber for piglins and probably other things, as I found out in this particular biome, and then we'll drag the one over here. But first I need to build the small platform, so I put this platform down here that will allow me, is hopefully below where we will be building the redstone and stuff, which is going to go in sort of in here and slightly lower and slightly higher, but I'm going to do that bit next, and hopefully it's all in the right place, but if it isn't, I probably won't be more than a few blocks out at worst. Testing suggests probably the best way to do this is to build a little platform, like 20 floor blocks that direction, and we can see what we can spawn on there, and then kill anything that isn't piglins, which tend to be hoglins or possibly zombie piglins. Name one piglin and bring him back and drop him in. So I'm going to go and do that now. I've got a few slabs which we'll use for the path out, and then some more bricks to build a platform, and probably put some slabs on top. Should have a fair bit left, so that ghasts don't spawn. So that's where we're going to do next. This is a top level one, so that's perfect. But I won't use those because I don't want to lose so many of them. So don't mind losing stone slabs. Okay, I just got back up here and that literally worked too well, and this was enough to spawn several hoglins. So I'm gonna light this up and see what we can do about this chap. Just dropped my shulker, so I'm gonna name this guy so he doesn't despawn, and hope nothing else does up here. Anyway, the name of the guy's gonna be taking all the gold. Decided to call him Oberon. I'm going to go down here, find out where I'd lost my shulker. There's there we go, found it. And all the free meat. Alright, fine. Took offence at me opening a chest. So he's now over here on his own recognizance. So maybe we can just plump him up this way. Like this, I guess. I'll get back up to there. He's actually making his way up on his own. I don't need to go that way, so maybe leave those out the way. No, not that way, you pillock. Do we have any of those? Yeah, we do. There's some rails. Yeah, I think he actually wants to go in there. But maybe I need him to be in a cart, which is the issue here. Where's my cart? I'm holding it, right. He's in the cart. I, however, have landed in here with him. So, not ideal. Damn it. I don't know if he's in the right place completely now. I mean, he's to be nudged over. Guess. Okay, I have to admit I'm a little scared that this could go very, very wrong. We're in the spot where you wait whilst all this goes on. I think I've set everything up. Behind me over there is the zombified piglin who keeps everybody angry. I just have to hit one of these guys. They should all march around and go up behind me and fall into the pit where there are 25 minecarts, which should squish them. The gold should drop to our friend who's grumbling away in the background. And yeah, I'm just about to test it. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can just wing one of the guys. Or not. Oh dear Lord. Well, I might as well start repairing things. Okay, nobody's spawning in. I assume that's because somebody else is in the nether. That's fine, we don't mind. So one of the things about this particular farm is that it does not appear to be as efficient as the one in the videos. So I've thought about this. I wondered, as it was, there were two people line, but they're not in the nether, and I tried it anyway when there was just me around. It's not bad, but it is not as fast as it could be. And I thought maybe that was because we're running phosphor and lithium, but I tried in a vanilla world with a copy of this and it was exactly the same. And then I thought maybe I made a mistake. And I went and had a look at the wiki on zombified piglins, and it says, and I quote, "Zombified piglins spawn in groups of 4 in the nether, commonly in nether wastes, uncommonly in crimson forests." And guess where Muggins here has built this? Biome. Where's the biome? Biome, crimson forest. So that's the basic problem. They're not spawning enough for the full speed, which would have to be done in a nether waste. Unfortunately, there is one nearby, so what I'm going to have to do, I guess, is move the entire farm over about 120 blocks. But anyway, that's I guess it for this episode, which has reached its usual length. If you like what we're doing here, then perhaps you would like, if you are not already subscribed, to do so. You can also hit that notification bell. I am told that helps, although, to be honest, I don't hold much faith in the help from YouTube on these sort of things. Meanwhile, leave a like, leave a comment, they're always good. And I shall catch you again in another episode from a LyfCraft server. See you all later!